Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration process less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people like you. By doing this, we will help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from USCIS, NVC, and consulate or embassies websites around the world. And also based on the feedback I have from my subscribers. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, we're gonna talk about I-797C, Notice of Action. It's gonna be a very detailed video about the form I-797C. So once you fill any petition, could be I-130, I-29F, I-140, any form, any USCIS form. Once you fill the petition and you submit it to USCIS, once they receive it, they will send you I-797C, Notice of Action. I'm going to give an example right here, just I-130. Once you file I-130 and you attach the required document that go with it, when you submit it to USCIS by paper or online, USCIS will confirm that they receive your application and they will send you I-797C Notice of Action with notice type as a receipt. So what does it mean? Means that USCIS received your petition and they're gonna process it. And USCIS will send this form to your mailing address you listed on your application, and also will post it online if you have an online account. Usually it takes from 3 weeks after you submitted your application. I-797 does not grant any immigration status or benefit, just basically that USCIS is received your petition and is processing it. That's what form I-797C. This is I-797C, Notice of Action. This is what you receive when you file a petition. It is very important to go through it because notice type, it's very important. You make sure is a receipt. So we're gonna go through the first element, which is notice type. It's a receipt. As I said, it is very, very important because it could be rejection, it could be other actions, it could be a lot of things. Just you gotta read your notice type. So in this one is a receipt, an example. There is another one right here, just I want to show you. This is a form I-797C, notice of action as well. But you see, notice type this time is first request for payment notice. There is another one right here. A notice type is USCIS account access notice. You gotta pay attention to your receipt type. It is very, very important. Now let's go to the second element in this form I-797C notice of action, which is case type. Basically, is a petition type. If you see this example right here, it's I-130 petition for alien relative. That's the petition type, case type. There is another example right here. Just I want to show you, just to understand it. If you see this one right here, the case type is I-129F, petition for alien fiancé. That's the case type. Now, let's talk about the third element of this form I-797C, notice of action, which is a receipt number. If you can see right here, the receipt number for this one, it starts by IOE number. It is very confusing when you see this number right here, IOE number. I just made a video yesterday. If you want to understand it, just go through that video. I will put a link on that one. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but I will give a definition to it. So when you submit your petition to USCIS, USCIS will assign a unique 13 characters case number. This is called a receipt number. And the first 3 characters of your case receipt number depends on which of the USCIS Service Center that process your case. California Service Center will begin with WAC. Nebraska Service Center will begin with LIN. Texas Service, SRC. Vermont Service Center will begin with EAC. And National Benefit Center will begin with MSC or NBC. For Potomac Service Center, will begin with YSC. If USCIS process your application online, your receipt number will begin instead with IOE number, and then they will assign the USCIS Service Centers. They're gonna process your case. It is confusing, but I already have a video on that. Just go ahead and watch it. If you see this example right here, the receipt number, it's YSC. What does it mean? If you go back checking this one right here, we're gonna check what is YCS. That's a Potomac Service Center. Means this petition right here is processed on a Potomac Service Center. If we go back right here for this I-797C, if you see the receipt number, it starts with IOE number. It tells you just it's processed online. That's all. But you have to go to the bottom of your page of the form I-797C, and you're gonna find the service center that process your case. In this example right here, it will show right here at the bottom. It will show U.S. Service Center is a Potomac Service Center in this example, but it could be different. So now let's go to the fourth element, which is priority date. It is very, very important. If you see this one right here, it's December 20, 2022. What does it mean? Priority date means that you are now in line waiting for a visa. Basically, it's the same as the received date. That's the date they start working on your case. Now let's go to the fifth element, which is received date. Received date, that's the date they receive your application. It's the same as priority date. It's just a date. Example, December the 9th, 2022 is the same date. It's the same date. Let's go to preference classification. If you see this one, basically it's a visa type. In this example, is I-130. It could be CR, it could be IR. It's I-130. Is a spouse of U.S. citizen. Means it could be CR or IR. Let's go to next element, which is notice date. If you see this one, is a January 7th, 2022. Means that's the date they sent you this notice. It is different than priority date and received date. The last one, I did not talk about it, is date of birth. That's the petitioner, date of birth. An example right here, you can see it. I hide it. That's my day of birth. It's just they included right here. But the most important element is notice date, case type, receipt number, priority date, received date, and preference classification and notice date. You must pay attention to these elements. They are very, very crucial to your case. And also, the last thing is the payment information. Pay attention to this one as well. Like, especially if you file by paper. If you see right here, application petition fee is $535, and the total amount received is $535, and the total balance due is 0. Sometimes if something goes right here in your payment and they process it, just you gotta pay attention to that one. If there is something missing right here, you must correct it or submit the balance to USCIS. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, and notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.